Hey traders, Johnny Red here. Today we're going to talk about Bitcoin. We're going to give a 2-minute breakdown on bullish and bearish levels for Bitcoin, trading Bitcoin. We're going to base this off the strategy that I use. I don't use any technical analysis really. I use repetitive price action, and that's how we'll break down Bitcoin. So let's get the Tradingview charts pulled up and let's get into it. All right, folks, we're back with the charts pulled up in Tradingview. This is Bitcoin, and as you can see right now, we're trading at 35,640. I mean, crypto as a whole has just been getting hammered for a while now. But we're going to go over what levels I'm looking at right now. As you can see, for me to go bearish, my next entry level would be this 34.6 range. So my strategy is I go off repetitive price action. So this is my bearish ranges: 34.6, 32.6, 31.1, and 29.3. Now, I'm not saying it's going to go those ranges. I'm just telling you that if it continues on the path that it is, those are the ranges I'm looking for based off repetitive price action. So you can see back in here, back in June and July, May, June, and July when it was in here, this 34.6 to 32.6, these first two yellow lines, you can see that it bounced around in those ranges. When it would break below 34.6, it bounced around in those ranges. When it would break below 32.6, it bounced between the 32.6 and the 31.1 range. And then when it broke below the 31 range, it would bounce around between the 31 and the 29 range. So that's what I mean by repetitive price action. I'll go back as far as I need to get the best that I can find. And that's the same thing so the yellow lines are my bearish lines, the blue lines are my bullish lines. So you can see on the blue lines, I'm looking for the same thing: 36.5, 38, 39.8, 41, 1, 44, 1. I'm looking for the repetitive price action of ranges so that I can trade in the range. My plan is to always buy at the beginning of that range. So if you're going down, to break below the 34.6 to the end of the range, 32.6. If you're going up, get at the beginning, meaning the 36.5, and the end being the 38.0. But that's the same thing in the bullish ranges. So you can see that when it was in this 36, when it broke down and it came up, it would trade in this 36 to 38 range. If it would break above it, it would go up into this next range, and so on. So that's where I found these ranges at. So that's what I'm looking for. I don't think that the bearish path is done. So that's something to keep in mind. I normally like to trade on the 30-minute chart because I am a swing trader. So the other thing that I look for is, you can see that I have these arrows on my chart. And these are the TTBB entry and exit algo script, basically based off some algo parameters that are programmed in, coded into the Pine script with Tradingview. They're looking for certain things, and based off this is letting me know that the orange arrows let me know that we're on that bearish path. The white arrow is letting me know that we're on the bullish path, it's feeling that it's going to go bullish. Now, the difference between the candles and everything is, you really want to make sure that the candle like this is going bullish. You would want to make sure, you can see it's red with a green trim around it. You would want to make sure that this is solid green before you enter it, just for confirmation. But we're still going to base off our levels that I provided. That's how I'm going to trade it. But I will also be looking to make sure that my entry algo has told me that it is time to go. It is still on the bearish path, or it is still on the bullish path. So That's my levels, folks. I'm looking for 34.6 for the bearish drop first, or 36.5 before I will go bullish on it. So those are the two important ranges. If you got any questions, comments, or whatever, you just want to tell me how great I am or how much you hate me, drop it in the comments on the video, and give me a like, a share, and a follow. And as always, folks, base hits pad the wallet. Johnny Red out.
Amazingly simple.